So I watch a lot of true crime. And when I watch it, I'm just like, what goes on in the minds of these people? Sometimes you'll be like, how can somebody be so wicked? How can somebody be so evil to do some of these things that they do? But God is also interested in that soul. Even if the person is on death row, even if the person is going to die tomorrow, God is also interested in that soul. If you remember on the cross, there were two men that were beside Jesus, one on his left and one on his right. And the other one, of course, was also sentenced to death. Now he was on the cross. He called out to Jesus and he asked for help. He said, oh, remember me in paradise. Was he remembered or not? And this is somebody, at that time, crucifixion was the worst. In fact, I don't even know if there are still worse punishments than they are today, because it's terrible. It's very humiliating. It's a very, very terrible punishment. So for somebody to have been sentenced to that, you can imagine that he would have done something very bad. Yet, he was remembered. Yet, God forgave his sins. We can also remember Paul, who we celebrate today. He had done so many, he had championed the killing of many Christians. He had championed it. And yet, God was still interested in him. And we can see what God did through him after that. Now, when God thinks value, he thinks about soul. He thinks about your soul. He thinks about my soul. He thinks about the soul of that prostitute. He thinks about the soul of that serial killer. Just like Pastor Ekeme says every time. And I also want us to, he has said it so much. It's even ringing inside my head like this. That a soul is a soul and it is precious to God. So let's say it together. A soul is a soul and it is precious to God.